What's up, YouTube? Welcome to more trades. Okay, this is an update I'm going to be giving on Litecoin, and I'm going to do some TA and explain to you what I'm looking at and what to expect next, and how do I take decisions on trades to help people, especially beginners, know how to take trades. So this is Litecoin. I pulled up the volume profile over here as we had a range over here. It's the tool on TradingView. It's a free tool. You can use it. You pull it up from the beginning of the range, which I marked out, till the end of the range. And at the moment, you can see that we have the value area low over here, the point of control value area high. We've broken out the value area high. We've taken out the previous high, and we're almost at the beginning of the range. Actually, we've taken that out perfectly. So if I was here to draw a box, and you can see clearly we are perfectly in a range. Now, the way we trade it is at the top of the range, you should be bearish. At the bottom of the range, you should always be bullish. You see over here, we had the June low. I'm not going to mark it. I'm going to take this range. And if we want to perfect it, you can say, okay, this is the high of the range. There we go. So we've broken out the value area high. The next zone I'll be looking at is the high of the range. We've exceeded the high of the range. This is on the daily chart. Now, what do I do in this case? I look at my EMAs, exponential moving averages. We hit on the daily. I look at different time frames. So I saw on the daily we hit the 200 EMA. We are at the top of the range. This move up is really overstretched. We may move higher, but I feel it's overstretched. It needs to cool off, and it will come down a bit. And I have my next target. If we move up, it will be around the 73 to 76K range, $76 range. How do I get that target? By simply looking left. You always have to look left at the chart and look at your levels where you got consolidation, support, and resistance. You can see over here we're struggling because we have this big block here. This is several 4-hour candles that stretch out from 12th of May until the 25th of May. That's almost 2 weeks. So it's going to be resistance. I know if we get here, we're going to have some resistance. But if we release out, I know that we could come as high as here and possibly get rejected again and go down to where we sold off the last time. Now, going back here, how do I enter a trade and how do I make my decisions? I go on the daily chart, the 4-hourly, the 1-hourly, 15, and even down to the 1 minute. Now, on the daily 4-hourly chart, we have broken out and now we're poking down. We are testing the top of the range for support, so this may be bullish. I know that if we come to the $73 range, we are going to face some resistance and possibly a rejection back down. And I know that on the daily time frame, we have hit the 200 EMA. Now, this decision would be in real time, and it's when we hit it, it's the best opportunity to take the chance to short or long a cryptocurrency, because that's where you have your highest probability. I have confluences, top of the range, 200 EMA, and possibly a rejection. Now, I can add more confluence. If I go here and I take my Fibonacci tool, and I take it from the top of the range, my previous swing low over here, swing high, and I go to the swing low over here, and I look at my golden pocket. Okay, my golden pocket gave me a reaction, slight reaction. Maybe I could have traded it, maybe not. Then we broke out, we passed the 0.76 and the 1-to-1 extension. My next zone of interest is the 1.272 over here at 73. But we have the 200 EMA here. one-to-one extension, top of the range, I go to the lower time frames. The 4-hourly, I go to the smallest time frame. I go to the 1 minute at that specific point and see the reaction. Now let's go back here and see the top of the range on the 1 minute. How did it look? I'll get rid of this Fibonacci retracement, and let's scroll back. We go back. Actually, no, it should be around here. Yeah. As you can see, this is where we hit the 200 EMA. This is on the 1 minute. We had vector candles. This is a stopping volume candle. You can see it's like, I think they call it an evening star or something. Not important, it just tells me that there was a strong rejection and possibly a reversal. And ever since then, we have dropped quite a bit. We have dropped by we took a drop of 4%, which is really good if you are in a trade. And in addition to that, what I like to look at, I've told you before, I like it to look at the crossing of the EMAs, the 5 and the 13 cross, and a possible cross below the 50 EMA here in the purple cloud. If that crosses down and these EMAs cross down and the price starts trading lower, then I know I have more probability to the downside. At the moment, this could be a take profit because you're retesting the top of the range, previous resistance, flipped to support, so you may be coming back up to 73. So that's one way of looking at it. Targets for Litecoin to the upside is 73. To the downside, I know that we have this zone over here around 64. And if we lose that, we could come as low as $58, which is around last week's low, last week's high to retest it. But for now, we are above resistance. So you may expect some upside, but you have the EMAs crossing on the 15 minutes. So that's showing you that momentum to the upside. The momentum is pointing down now. But we've been holding here for like almost 2 hours. Yeah, so I just wanted to explain on how to take a trade and what do I look for and give you some TA on Litecoin. If we continue high, then you know 73 is the next target to enter a short. If we go lower, then you know your targets for long. Thanks for watching. More trades, I'm out. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks.